Hello, I am TheZOMBIEJ. It's time to do a rant video on fucking Star Wars. Lego Star Wars. Now, disclaimer. I like Lego Star Wars, at least I did. And, well, Star Wars is cool. I like Star Wars. And, well, Lego Star Wars, neat idea. Back in, well, 1999 to 2000 and onward. Up until this point, well, they're still doing it. Lego has been doing licensed themes, and one of those was Star Wars, because it's popular. That's fine and dandy, but at the same time, why is there so many fucking sets every year? There were so many Millennium Falcons, from polybag size to big freaking monster sized Millennium Falcons. I've seen the biggest one in person. Oh my god, I don't know what I would do if I actually got that for Christmas one year. Too many pieces. There are so many Star Wars sets. There are like 4 or 5 different Sith infiltrator, whatever the hell, spaceship. There's so much of everything. There's a big, massive fucking AT-AT walker thing. There's just way too many Star Wars sets. Polybag size, those are fine every now and then. These massive ones, I couldn't get through any of those within a day. It would probably take at least a week to get through, depending on how dedicated I am to building it. Back in '99, we got Star Wars sets representing the original trilogy, then this prequel trilogy. And of course, there were some sets I had. I remember having the Battle Droid tank thing. I remember having some other sets as well. There was even some Tatnik figures that you could build. This was before construction, I guess you could say. Well, it was part of construction in a way. It was ratchet joints, and functions, which is cool. I remember the only one I had was the Super Battle Droid, the metallic bluish purple thing. I still have parts from that set. I might have to repurchase that set off of eBay or something, because that was a cool set. I liked having that. It had a golly hook. That was a unique color that I don't think anybody even talks about anymore. That was a unique set, and I'm glad I had it. And I'm pissed at myself because I took it apart. I hate that. Take it apart. Oh, that was a waste of money, it seems. Lego Star Wars in general seems to be a waste of money at this point. There are so many expensive sets, and I know Lego can be expensive because it can be. Inflation and all that. Look, I get that, but still. There are sets representing all eras of Star Wars. Be it the recent stuff, be it stuff from the past, be it everything else in between, and yeah. The Technic stuff was pretty cool. I only got that Super Battle Droid, and that was it. And I missed that thing, to be honest. CCBS. When CCBS was being toyed around with, there were some bootleg CCBS Star Wars, Lego Star Wars sets that looked kind of okay. But then we got some official ones in 2015, 2016, 2017, and finally 2018. And that's when they stopped using CCBS. Replaced it with SCCBS. Which, fine, whatever. But there were so many other sets that I would have liked to see in CCBS. So many other characters I would have liked to see in SCCBS. I talked about this in my rant/lament video on the rise and fall of CCBS. Go check that out if you will. Star Wars is a licensed theme. that's why LEGO continues to pump out sets, improved versions, new and improved, sometimes redesigned versions of existing sets that have long been out of print or whatever. And while this idea is principally kind of okay, I guess, you know, you kind of had to redo certain sets in order to have, you know, modern styles of techniques and whatnot for building the sets. That's fine. The prices are insane, though, especially nowadays. But everything is going up. It's unavoidable. Lego Star Wars, I still have some of my construction sets. I have 4 from the first wave of Star Wars construction sets. Grievous, Luke, Vader, and Obi-Wan. Maybe I'll review those, I don't know. There's also games, of course. There's always going to be Lego Star Wars games. There's the Skywalker Saga. There is, I actually have a PS2 copy of the first Lego Star Wars game, and I haven't played it at all because I don't really care at this point. There's all kinds of games for Lego Star Wars, and it's absolutely obnoxious. There's also, you know, animated films for Lego Star Wars, like, there's one back in 2020, I think. There's others that exist too, but yeah. And, well, multimedia is always a big thing when it comes to franchises, like Star Wars. This is the same with Bionicle. Bionicle was a multimedia franchise, and it wasn't just the sets that Lego was presenting to us, it was everything else that came with it. Star Wars, they don't really need, Lego doesn't really need to put any effort into promoting these sets because the name Star Wars is right there on the boxes. So the sets really speak for themselves. But yeah, the fact that Lego Star Wars is still going on is it's just absolutely obnoxious. There's too many sets out there. There's some ridiculous concepts as well, like little $10 mechs for a fucking minifigure of Darth Vader. What the flying fuck, Lego? I get it, these are little tiny mechs for the kids, sure, whatever, I don't fucking care, but at the same time, it's a little ridiculous. Why would Darth Vader need his own mech when he has a TIE fighter? And he also has the Force. What the flying fuck? Seriously, this is pointless, this is stupid, it's a cash grab. Also, helmets that you could build and they put on display. Those are also fucking cash grabs. They don't even look that good. And you know what, these mechs are kinda okay. But the helmets, they just don't look that great. Not even the Marvel ones look that great. I mean, look at the Venom one and the Carnage one. They just look kind of ridiculous and weird. And I like Venom. But yeah, so Lego Star Wars has had kind of a... Whoa! Didn't want to do that. Lego Star Wars has had kind of a massive hype and over the past 2 decades or so. And it's absolutely fucking phenomenal. 25 years, I think, specifically. And so, you have all these sets, you have all these games, you have all these animated films and whatnot, you have even comics and books and whatnot. The Yoda Chronicles, there's 3 comics of that would come with Lego Club magazine. I have them. Still. There's just too much of Lego Star Wars. I've had enough of it, honestly. If I am going to get a Lego Star Wars set, it would be a construction set from the past, from the CCBS sets, or even the Technic ones. And I would use the CCBS ones for parts for my own mocks. The Technic ones, well, I can just get the Super Battle Droid, and that's it. That's all I need. Nostalgia, that's why. These Lego Star Wars sets are absolutely just, well, while there are some that I can see myself owning and building and just generally having on a shelf, there are some that are just absolutely ridiculously expensive, and it's proven why. Because they can be. Lego is expensive because it can be, not just because of corporate greed. This is a licensed theme, and anybody who rejects that is a fucking idiot. Lego Star Wars, I'm sorry to say, but it is vastly overrated, and I'm sick of it. There's still sets being released this year, next year, and probably up until who knows when at this point. They're everywhere. Everyone's gonna buy it because it's Star Wars. And, well, that's okay. It's just kind of obnoxious, and I'm sick of it. At this point, I don't want any more Lego Star Wars sets. I'm about ready to take apart the CCBS figures that I have so I can build my own fucking MOCs. I'll review them first, obviously. Well, okay, I'll keep them built because General Grievous is actually pretty fucking fantastic for a set. The CCBS sets, some of them were stupid, to be honest, and others, well, General Grievous was fucking awesome. The first Darth Vader was pretty cool. Why did we need a second Darth Vader? There was no need for it, I guess, for slight realism because of the helmet showing off the face, which looks okay, I guess. Yeah, sure, whatever. And there were just way too many TIE fighters, TIE interceptors, and TIE bombers. X-Wings. I had the original X-Wing years ago when I lived in Springfield. And it's gone now. It's been gone for years. I'm considering getting a new copy of it off eBay, used probably. Because nostalgia, that's why. Lego Star Wars is a theme that needs to be taken a look at, a close look, a sharp look, and people just need to realize that there's just too much of it. Look at the statues of like Chewbacca or Yoda or fucking some of the droids like BB-8. There's all sorts of things, and it's absolutely mind-numbing how expensive some of these sets are, and also why some of them exist. I watched a review that Jang Bricks did on some bipedal droid that had a head that goes like wah, 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 wah. And I can't remember the name of it, but it comes with a little plaque and a little tiny minifig version of it. That did not need to exist. There's no point. The only reason to have that set is to claim that it's your friend or something. That's sad. That's really fucking pathetic. Lego Star Wars. While I am impressed by some of the sheer scale of most of the massive fucking sets, I am also horrified by the prices of them. And also the fact that, well, I think Lego Star Wars just needs to, you know, take a hiatus for a while and come back with buildable action figures again, if Lego decides to do this. They've already done it with Marvel so far. Who knows? We might get a buildable action figure of Darth Vader of the SCCBS variety. Who knows? I don't know, but it's possible. They're doing it with Marvel and DC, so Do you like Lego Star Wars? If you do, which era? Think about it. Which era do you prefer? This shit era that we're living in right now, or all the way back in the late 90s, early 2000s? I remember having sets from the Revenge of the Sith and the other two films from the prequel trilogy, and some of those were cool. Then some of those sets were, well, redesigned in later years and did not need to be redesigned because they were fucking fine. Seriously. Obi-Wan's starship thing was already perfectly fine. There's no need to, you know, redesign the fucker. I mean, seriously. There's flaws everywhere. There's always going to be flaws. You just have to accept it. And Lego continues to improve on these designs, but there's still always flaws. There's going to be flaws everywhere. You can't escape them, Lego. You can't. You may try, but you'll fail. Lego Star Wars needs to stop, and stop soon, because I've had up to here with it. I'm so sick of it. I want it to stop. Please, make it stop. Die. Lego Star Wars was alright for its first few years, and then it just spiraled out of control. And that is fucking hilariously bad. I mean, seriously. I'm so sick of it. I want Lego Star Wars to stop. Please make it stop. There's too much of it. Ah. If you like Lego Star Wars in its entirety, good for you. Fuck you too. But if you prefer the late 90s, early 2000s stuff to the more recent stuff, then cool, nostalgia. But if you prefer this new era of Lego Star Wars stuff, something is wrong with you. Like, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? I get preferences. I understand having a preference, but seriously, still, this is just ridiculous. I'm so over Lego Star Wars. In fact, after I'm done with this video, I don't even want to collect any Lego Star Wars sets at this point. I'm considering getting that Super Battle Droid again, and then that's it, because nostalgia. Because at this point, that set made me happy after I completed building it back in the day. And I couldn't have been more happy. With stuff from nowadays, avoid Lego Star Wars. The new stuff from this year, last year, 2022, 2021. It seemed like after 2020, and even before then, shit just sort of spiraled out of control. You'll see everything Lego Star Wars. There's just so much of it. It is absolutely phenomenally stupid, and I hate it. It's a popular franchise. That's because it's a licensed theme, god damn it. I only gave in to the fad that was Lego Star Wars back in the day because it was cool. I liked some of the sets that I saw. The Technic ones that were pretty cool, like the Super Battle Droid, still pretty cool. Nowadays, you get where I'm going at, right? This is just fucking ridiculous, and it needs to stop. And that's my rant on Lego Star Wars. I'm so sick of it. I just want it to stop. And yeah, it's gone on for way too long. But it makes Lego money, so there you go. I guess there's one positive for it. But it's still absolutely fucking annoying. So, what are your thoughts on Lego Star Wars? 20 minutes later, has it gone on too long for you, or you think it's just beginning? At this point, there's no end in sight. They're just going to keep making Lego Star Wars sets until they are creatively bankrupt. I mean, seriously. There's creativity in some of the recent sets, but the creativity can only go so far before it just ran out of ideas and whatnot. But at the same time, Lego will continue to find ways to make it work. They're a smart company. There you go. Stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.